Hello, so it's me, ConcernedMoth, and I decided that I was going to record a video of me playing this one game that I got from Steam for free, and it's a wonderful dating simulator. So I haven't actually played it yet, so I don't know how wonderful it is, but I accidentally opened it up and it has like a whole like opening montage, so it's pretty great. Okay. So we're gonna switch over to that, and I love it. It's great. I love it. So I'm playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good dating simulator. Okay. Well, let's get finger licking. Okay. Mothy. Kinform. Okay. So far, I love it. The food looks so much better than it actually is at KFC. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest-student apartment. Oh, I like my boy band thing over here, and then my chicken. The chicken fest is just above my bed. It's great. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep it. Smack that clock open and throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You substitute the school year and gave up the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over already. You might not be cut out for this. I could just get over it. Like, I could just give up like that. It's my normal life. I just get out of bed. I'm just like, no. Okay. Now we're gonna actually wake up. Smack that clock up and at him. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Is this another thing where I can just completely just go off and lose? It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious, just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the car. I'm just running sweatily through campus with a biscuit in my mouth. Okay. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. She's a cutie. Look at this. She is adorable. I would die for you. Good morning, Mothy. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Quicksand box. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I love this game. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I think a pep talk would be good. That's what I normally do for my friends. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to be a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bags. Hell yeah, you do! Can you believe I cut them myself? You look great. You can definitely believe it. No! She's perfect! We are not talking bad about Miriam. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! I'm gonna assume this is Ashley. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. She can have my heart. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Oh. You leave mothy shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Thank you. I do shin workouts just to help them. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's better it's actually Ashley. Awesome. Got her right. But she had to add extra layers to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. I've been looking at a lot of shins lately. I know which ones are good. Grade A shins. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the pod, you see Ashley's best friend, Van Van the Man-Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair to lie the rocking glutes. He'd probably have some really good shins too. Ahem, Van Van. You Rang Rang. Oh my god, I love this guy. Look at his outfit, it's like a chef's outfit with the neon. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Why do I have to say that mouthful every single time? Sorry. Would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. I'm gonna do voices. I hope it's okay. I'm really into this right now. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. You resist the urge. Am I still like, what happened to my biscuit? Did I already eat my biscuit? Like, what's the scenario? Am I eating my biscuit while trying to trash talk these people? Or... Let's go, Miriam. See you later, loser. Oh, as you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken! You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop-Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Lottie. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy, chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of this class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as swirled cherry blossom petals fills the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Daddy? You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks and suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. I'm probably one stinky ass person, honestly. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. It's true. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Mothy sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful! Look at that shimmer! You turn to Colonel Sanders, standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Is he gonna offer me some deodorant? Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Why do I use that voice? Please use my handkerchief. Ooh. He's got little blushies too. Ah, I'm melting. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'll take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, and there might even really... I'm sorry. I need to collect myself after that interaction with Colonel Sanders. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in... I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna say it's broom. Broom cooking arena! And just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you, as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled! If you uttered one more word before I'm finished! Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see a student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had Talking Dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. This guy's calling me out really hardcore. Sorry, Professor Doge. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Beef treat? Rubber ball? Or chicken snack? I mean, this is all chicken-based, so chicken snack? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he logs onto it. His favorite! Yeah. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Mothy, there's a seat here! It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? This is my chance. I have an opening to sit next to Colonel Sanders. Should I do it and be a terrible friend? Or should I let this chance go and still be a good friend? Honestly, if I'm already swaying around Colonel Sanders, like, that's gonna leave a bad impression. I didn't wear any deodorant today, so if I sit next to him, he's gonna get, like, a whiff of just what I smell like the whole time, and that's gonna leave a bad impression. Let's sit by my friend who actually tolerates my stench, and then we'll catch up with Colonel Sanders later, if that's an option. You move to take a seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else do I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and he's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I didn't want him to smell me, okay? I didn't put deodorant on this morning because I was running late, because I was thinking about all of my possibilities for cooking school, and I had to eat my biscuit while I was running across campus, sweating my ass off, so I had a lot of decisions to make there, Miriam. I do not need your judgment. I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. wish it was 3 whole days. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, the Colonel Sanders is looking darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz. Wait, one second.
Yay, a quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life of culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to train B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely! Looking at you, Pop! That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... Slam dunk, night vision goggles, feather? That's right. Oh, fuck yeah. Alrighty. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork? A comically oversized fork? A meat tenderizer? Well, he says spork earlier, so... That's right! Sporks, looking at you, bud. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Fuck yeah, I'm nailing this pop quiz. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog at culinary school. He's the best one, yeah. Yeah. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Thanks. But I actually lied on one of the answers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Professor Dog. But my dog might be cuter than you. Where's he at? Okay. I'll, maybe he'll come by later. Hot diggity, Mothy! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Hey! Take a shot every time I do this. It's my awkward response to whenever I do good. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Yes. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance waves through the room and tickles at the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
Jesus Christ, I hate switching to this voice. No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh.
Lunch, lunch, lunch.
She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? It's this. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head and contents glimmer and flame. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel secure and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. And that's all I'll say about it. What do you think? Do you want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see if what singer Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary, "Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender." You see, her body language changed from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to be so. Oh, please. Well, Van Van, the madman, if you don't want any, I'll take his... Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify the flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. Does that mean I'll just die? Let's learn about his culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure heavenly. Well, a guy, alone with the flavors, you feel something that only can be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles, ever so softly, as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up that easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. Then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. Use. It's something my great-grandmother taught me." Okay, so next time I'm at the supermarket and I'm about to make some lit-ass fried chicken, I gotta find out where the blank spice is. Great. Thanks for the advice. Blank? Wow, you'd never have guessed. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have a lot of big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bow that. Alone together for the first time, you figure how to perfect this moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Welcome with a big idea to add an additional ingredients to really spice things up. No. Be modest but thoughtful. This is like a big no-no. He's already got like this huge idea for his thing, so I feel like he'd be insulted. You know? Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Malty. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feelings about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe a kisses into the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That's me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Mothy. I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello to your partner. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Not gonna be him. I think, you know, he might actually be really good. I think we're gonna go with Clank, because, like, he's a cooking machine, right? Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. I wonder if I should have paired her with Pop, because I remember she made a comment earlier about how Pop looked kind of cute. So maybe I should have picked Pop. But I feel like Clank would be better because, like, you know, he's a robot. So I'm just trying to think of, like, what's going to get her through this kind of situation, you know? Like, I want her to succeed while I succeed too. Because that's what friends do, you know? Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Work. Hold on there, fella. We don't even have an assignment yet. Technically, Clank may not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Aha! Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. I made a match between my friend and the robot. I'm so proud of myself. We're all falling in love here. We're all cooking great food. Are those tomatoes or persimmons in the background? I cannot tell. It's persimmon season right now, so you know. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lessons, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't need to cook it. Your mother's mashed potatoes. Let's do mashed potatoes and gravy because that's like something that you get at KFC anyways. So you know what? There we go. We gotta do mashed potatoes and gravy and it'll wow him. He'll be like, I've always been something of a down-home cook, chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting, maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? Oh, no, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Mothy's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of her classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders. Love music changes. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and takes his attention to you and your old friend. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Sandra. Are you working a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looks like Mothy was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need lots of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, Daryl. Don't be rude, man. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct a something. I was struggling with that for a second. Creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at this position. Don't feel deep down that you It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel. If you don't want to. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup gear before things get really ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, punk to punk, and time to move. Turn to Miriam, your best. Aw, that's pretty cool. I don't want to add her into this because she has her things yesterday. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cooking. Now Baker was my listening about partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the focus, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders to the team. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements from contracts to handshakes. I took on Mafia as my partner, both activity and Senpai. Based on your team leader, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you have yet Mafia's natural talent or their ability. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves me feeling proud and full of potential. You look for sprinkles and looks like a nice step in, like you know where to keep them. Darn those keep Corgi's ambush short but sturdy statues. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already pressed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and steam for flavor. It doesn't create natural passion guiding you through the steps you know so well while your attention is elsewhere. I know just what to do. Julian Sanders, Colonel Sanders, extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy dough out towards a smooth, brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would have been so proud. Colonel Sanders pulls it fork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for a small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into a mashed potato and lift a heaping spork bowl up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's playing against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's sneaky gift and face. Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slips away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Moffy. We do not waste food in the room cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, when it be forceful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have some potatoes, please? Van rushes back over and covers dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes is great, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a gazed upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus and a silky saltwater sauce plated on a foul actress by Supreme Chef and Destiny. You've ignored me for too long, that ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look at envy. The interesting stare rushes at Van and breaks the bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late, adds the human. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate that went to its god, you know it's just a tank of no. Pop witches his vein for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Tastes like poison! The entire class was gathered to watch Pop's final. Shock has surrounded the whole crowd. They are all head-motioned with the statue. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisonous will kind. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? Ghost of student. We never got his name. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approached. I feel so bad for the student because he's just over here, you know, trying to fit in and everything, and then like we just write him off as annoying, and I feel bad because that's probably me. That's how I am in like real life. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. He's tearing up. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell them you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Mothy. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Wait, I never noticed this, but his hair is a star. That just makes him 10 times better. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our soul may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the door open. Player nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I am a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is it a different person? And before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go on an attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset the pork monster. Pork monsters don't like that. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. You decide to go on an attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love! Feeling focus and mash mind and draws and more intriguing, how do you respond? Defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, this is not happening, this is not happening. Spork monster is not a quitter. Puffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack. You ulti-pencil, you take 2 damage from attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the spell. Okay, we're gonna cook with love. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable for conflict. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders suddenly the energy of 1,000 chickens. High power pit! I love this! Hot pie power pin. So send damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured spork monster spews immensely light. Forget mercy, finish him. Finish him! No student will ever walk if you're dead. The monster messes the wrong chef. Attack! You're right. You'll never survive my student death load destruction! Bug monster is completely vaporized when you're Colonel Sanders. You can see the defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook. Upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magic spells with golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out was Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand on the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from the battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. An image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there too, instructing your love. Weird. Dreams are weird. Perfect. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions. Were they memories or premonitions? And there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Oh, shoot. I don't want to skip. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, like him? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We've got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he got voted prom king at the school he didn't even go to, and it was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. You're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Ahaha, sure you did. You were great. Why wouldn't he feed into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might do a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why didn't you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes lit up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me at a botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some. He showed me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from some super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike any I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the mix of spices here. However, anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet you would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt I'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fiber, cough. Fibber. How do you... Please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was the Eye of Newt. I know sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow, her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. The wind rushes and cherry blossoms spill. He's on a horse! It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna have to be the end. We see Colonel Sanders arriving on a horse. That's the best note to end on, obviously. So, I will see you all later, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!